Welcome to St. Louis and Busch Stadium, home of the Cardinals since 2006. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Michael McGreevy. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
About to get started here, Kyle Stowers digs in now.
Kyle Stowers.
And we're underway from St. Louis.
Hey!
The 1-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. This is a dangerous group, Chris. Hitters who can barrel up the baseball are all over this lineup. No surprise this team leads the league in slugging percentage right now.
Boog, pitchers got to be ready out of the starting gates because this lineup isn't shy. They attack and provide enough exit velocity to slug the ball all over the diamond.
That one finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
On the corner for a strike. And down on strikes. 2 down.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now here is Elly De la Cruz. And it's 1-1.
That's too high.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Well struck right field. And in one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a high fly ball to right. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And that is that. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, on the mound for the Reds, Nick Lodolo. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Nolan Gorman leading things off and takes a strike. That one ripped, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Slow roller to first. Takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And probably their most productive player so far this year, Lars Nootbar.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
On the ground, right side. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the shortstop, Masyn Winn.
2 down, bases empty. Masyn Winn, the next to hit. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And that clips the inside corner. Burleson not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Winn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fastball for a strike. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Oh, 0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Scoreless after 1.
Keep the riding chain, stop everything, ready to stop the fight outright. No one can settle me.
We move ahead to the top of the second now. In now for the Reds, Nathaniel Lowe. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0.
The leader is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
This one in the air, center field. Scott settles underneath it, and there's 1 down.
Batting 6th, catcher Tyler Stephenson.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1. And another ball.
Outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is outside. This one in the air, right field. Church on the move. Pulls it down, and there are two away.
Batting seventh, right fielder, Will Benson.
Now at the plate, Will Benson. Chris, he's definitely going to finish the year with a new career high in homers. We just don't know how many he's going to hit quite yet. Left field, and that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Busch Stadium, and here's the catcher, Pedro Pages. Pages went deep in his most recent game.
You know, he's been a tough out for a good stretch now. Pitchers just haven't been able to figure him out. He's been doing a really good job of getting on base as well.
And that one fouled off. Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Wow, he got away with a mistake right there.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. On the ground right side, McLain. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And up next for St. Louis, Victor Scott. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. What a stop. Nicely done for the out. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in St. Louis, in now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. Swinging a foul straight back.
And Boog, this guy keeps finding his way around the bases and eventually scoring. It's always fun running into the dugout and high-fiving your teammates after touching home plate. And he's done a lot of that lately.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Friedl launched a homer in his most recent game. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That's a base hit, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Here's a ball that's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Kyle Stowers now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Swing, and he popped it up. One away.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
There's a strike.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all three swings.
Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De la Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Elly De la Cruz. Doubled in his first AB.
Right through there for a strike. Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Runner around third on his way to the plate. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's a two-run double, and they take a three-run lead.
Oh, a huge 2 RBI swing at the bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 1 now. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, first baseman Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. Fly to center his first time. And that one ripped to left, and that'll do it. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. back here in St. Louis, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Yeah!
There's a strike.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Hey!
Church turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. That's a strike, and the count is 0-2. On the ground, and that one handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back here at Busch Stadium, here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stephenson.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Burleson takes it to the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Will Benson.
Hey!
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Pitch is in there, and it's 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Good
That's
eye
a
in
ball.
that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he hits a ground ball right side. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell in full speed, Boog.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they ask for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge, we wait and see.
Yeah, and we usually get a couple of close ones every game, it seems. And This one is just about as close as it gets.
Digging in, Noelvi Marte. Two down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Outside.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Yeah, that's ball 2. In the air to left center. Scott on the move to the gap. And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of them there. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Over to Lowe. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Masyn Winn.
To third. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Alex Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. This one smoked. Could be trouble. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. And they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Right through there for a strike. There's a line drive to left field. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Thomas Saggese getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And the inning is over. Cards on the board with this double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
TJ Friedl.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Michael McGreevy out of the game, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Ryan Fernandez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
High fly ball out towards left field. Going, gone. His 22nd homer of the year, and they boost their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
McLain in the box again, takes a strike.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
The 0-1, fastball for a strike at 95. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line drive, and that's down, a base hit, and a man aboard.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop, Elly De la Cruz.
Aye.
One down. That's a base hit, and the hits just keep on coming.
And on base every time. Good speed, comfortable lead, but they could always use another.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
That's a ball.
First and second here, no outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
That
Ball.
misses.
That's inside.
And now 3-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
And the 3-0 finds his own. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. Out to center. Scott makes a nice running catch. And that is a big first out.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Stephenson. That one missing inside.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In the air, right field. And it's 2 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, right fielder Will Benson.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez won't go any further tonight. And he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him.
Now pitching.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Hunter Dobbins.
And he steps right into a bases loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup coming up.
That one fouled off. McLain on third. De la Cruz at second. Suarez at first. 2 out of the inning. Fought off foul. The 0-2. That one lifted to left. Nootbar under it. And that is that. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Bunting for a hit. Marte zips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Check swing. He went. That's strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Fouled off left side. The Reds leading by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. him out looking with the off-speed
Up
stuff.
next for the Cardinals, right fielder, Nathan.
2 outs, base is empty. Nathan Church digs in now. He's 0 for 1. In the air, out towards left center, and that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 5-1. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying on keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Start this production with me. We can mark time with a band. Harmony on all notes. Music composed with a jam. Ooh, the sun is shining. L-O-V-E, love. And that's word to plug to J.D. Dub. My round is door. And now he resides.
So up next,
Leading off for
Noelvi
Cincinnati,
Marte.
third baseman, Noelvi Marte.
Ball.
Action in the pen down there. Richard Fitz up and throwing. Graceffo warming up as well. The 1-0.
Inside ball.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder, TJ Friedl.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1.
That's a ball. Ball, that's low.
And that one in the air, center field. Scott under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
Now the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
In the air, left field. Nootbar settles under it. And that'll do it. Reds down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Bottom of the inning, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Nolan Gorman. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Cardinals, left fielder, Lars Nootbar.
That's to third. Marte slings to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Masyn Winn.
Masyn Winn will hit next. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. It's the Reds 5 and the Cardinals 1. So they turn things over to the righty, Gordon Graceffo. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Leading off for the Reds, second baseman Matt McLain.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-1.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
0-1.
That's too low.
Damn.
It's 2-1. Out towards right center field. Scott on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop Elly De la Cruz.
Well struck right field. Out of here. He'll circle the bases. His 26th of the year, and they add on. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. Now it's the Reds DH, Eugenio Suarez. That's in there. Strike one. Curveball over for a called strike. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That one outside. Ball one. Out to short. Winn. Slinging it to first in time.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Sal Stewart. And that one ripped into right. And that is that. The Reds rolling after this solo shot. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in St. Louis, it's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window, saw the sun shining, made me feel real hope. The better days are coming for all my kinfolk. In the past, all the days when you been broke, been hurt, been scarred, been hard. I'm not saying that it's easy, but get smart. When you focus on the good, it plays a big part.
Christopher Morel into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know.
You get one chance, you get one time. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I wake up and see the sunshine. Thankful for the day, so this one's mine. I gotta advance and I gotta grind. Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, out to short. To first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Pedro Pages.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Out. Number 2.
Well, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready, because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
2 down, bases empty. Thomas Saggese now at the plate.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And that's the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Reds 6 and the Cardinals 1. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Busch Stadium, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
You'll one.
Nope.
Graceffo measures 6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Hit on the ground to short. Throws to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Will Benson.
Ball inside.
And the 1-0.
Aye.
In the air, left field. Nootbar on the move. And he hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
1 out, runner at second. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Spencer Steer. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone.
Yeah.
Man at second. On the ground right side. Whips it to first. 2 away.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ Friedl.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, TJ Friedl. First pitch doesn't find the zone. High fly ball out into left center field. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Reds 6 and the Cardinals 1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brock Burke.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Burke. He's someone that fills up the strike zone, so he doesn't give up a lot of walks, but because he's in the zone so much, a decent amount of hits occur. Tap foul at the plate. The 0-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Stowers in and to his right. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, designated hitter Jordan Walker.
And he's got to get ahead early in the count and then be able to mix up his speeds, add and subtract some velocity, but command is the big key, throwing the ball where he wants to.
Stewart, jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder Nathan Church.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Nathan Church. There's the strike. In the air to left center. McLain gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Richard Fitz.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Almost got him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
Aye. Ball.
Comebacker to the mound. Over to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Up next for Cincinnati, shortstop, Matt McLain.
Ball one, no strikes. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Riley O'Brien, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. This one in the air, center field. Scott moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, second baseman, Christopher Morel.
In now for the Reds, Christopher Morel. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. Third out. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still lead it, though, 6-1.
Now pitching for
Back
Cincinnati,
now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Caleb Ferguson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
leading off for the Cardinals, third baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Foul ball. And there's a strike.
2. Nope.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Lars Nootbar.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Ground ball right side. Steer steps on the bag. Cardinals now with just one out remaining.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Masyn.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Masyn Winn.
Hey!
The Reds leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Close one doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. Ferguson is just one strike away. Hit to second, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta que vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño colega.